Hello Aries, and welcome to Truthful Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Aries. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So let's see what we have for you. We have two oracle messages here. We have fogged in, go slow, take time. It's when the path ahead isn't fully clear to us. That's the fogged in energy. With that, Aries, we have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Let's pull an angel message for you. Okay, that kind of wanted to come out. We have Raphael. Trust your spiritual vision. Your psychic and spiritual abilities are awakening. Trust what you are seeing, for your intuition is correct. You can read between the lines, and the information you feel rising up within you is being divinely revealed to you. You have spent lifetimes preparing for this moment, and although you may feel apprehensive, you were born for this. Believe in the beauty of your gifts. Your activation message: I trust my inner vision. So there's an awakening here within you, Aries. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Aries for the week ahead. Overarching energy first. What does Aries need to hear? Thank you. Aries, we have the Tower. We have the Six of Swords. With that, Aries, it could be you or someone who you are connected to. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Go-getting, driven, assertive, confident, charismatic, courageous. It doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't fear involved, but the King of Wands will walk through it anyway, male or female, with this energy. This is somebody who takes the lead in their own life, a natural leader. We have the Hermit. The Chariot. We have the World. The Seven of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords. So let's pull an extra card for that Tower for you. What do we have for Aries? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. The Tower. Change, fundamentally. What do we have for Aries? Okay, we have the Hierophant. That's lovely. One more card for Aries. Oh my goodness, you've got more major arcana here. So I've got the Moon. And we have the Devil. Yeah, Aries, these energies are, even though I don't know what's ahead, I know the right thing to do for me. And this is the energy here. You are being pulled in that sense between heaven and hell, so to speak, this week, in the sense of it's about trusting your higher path, taking the higher path, taking the higher road, moving in a direction of what feels aligned for you and trusting that. This is the advice for you. Even though there's uncertainty of what's ahead, fear, doubt, but there is an opportunity to cross a bridge and even put something behind you this week. And that's what these cards are saying. Because this can be about surrendering to change and trusting it. Because even though there's uncertainty, it's about breaking free from this devil energy. So the devil energy can be to do with, we can have devil energy within us, addictions, physical desires, wants, needs, ego-based, behavior. But for the majority of you, it feels like you're breaking against a place or a person here. The devil can be physical desire, passion, but knowing it's not for your highest good. It can be, staying with someone or somewhere that might feel or might give you a level of a false sense of familiarity or security, but it's not real. It keeps us stuck. It keeps us bound and limits our growth, So devil can be addiction, somebody with addictions, vices of some kind, behavioral patterns, jealousy, obsession. So this is about literally surrendering and trusting change for you. Now, sometimes the Tower can be truth, revelation, an event that happens, someone's actions that may well bring this about. For others of you, this is likely an awakening within you, where you are the force of change and you know what you need to do and you're walking in a direction that feels more aligned for you. This is the fundamental energy, and you're being told with that moon, even though there's uncertainty, fear, doubt, vulnerabilities, you can't predict what's going to happen in the future. This is about hidden blessings and surrendering and trusting in terms of how you're moving forward. So this is what I see for you here, Aries. It feels there is that sense of moving into a direction of that might feel unfamiliar, but you're putting something behind you and crossing that bridge. But the fogged in energy is there's a level of uncertainty because there's the unknown of what's ahead. Will I meet somebody else in terms of love? If I'm moving to another job, for example, it feels uncertain and unfamiliar. If I'm moving or relocating to a place that you may or may not know, but again, it's a new home, new property, the same thing applies. It feels that sense of, even though there is that sense of, I don't know what the future holds here, and it's all unfamiliar to me, but I'm trusting this kind of way forward. And that's the fundamental energy that I see for you. Because the Six of Swords is a healing energy. But true healing with the Chariot is about overcoming something once and for all. That is the victory and putting it behind you. Now, these energies can actually be about leaving something behind and moving towards something else. So these energies can be to do with travel, a journey this week. It can also be to do with moving or relocating, moving from challenges and difficulties, jobs, business, for example, to something else, leaving it behind. We take the reins of a situation and we overcome the challenge that we face because, Aries, there is that sense of it's time to move on. It's time to leave this behind me and move on from it, detach from it. But you're being told this is a transitional period here. Even though there is a victory in terms of breaking free of something here, the Six of Swords is telling you here that you're still going through some kind of transition. You're not to the end shore yet, but there are better times to come. There is a strong sense of the best is yet to come here. Trust the process, and that's the energy here. I feel something is making you take the reins and set your mind to moving forward in a direction where you're overcoming something significant and breaking free of that devil energy, whether it's a person, whether it's a place, I can describe the devil, neighbor from hell, boss from hell, unethical practices, fueling, unhealthy competition between people in terms of business. The devil always is a factor of something that might not be healthy for you, or for your highest good. And I feel for a lot of you here, Aries, this is about taking the higher road this week and knowing in the direction that you need to go and trusting it, because there are blessings there. The World card and the King of Wands, it's a closure. The World is about endings, completions, and we step through to a brand new phase of our life, and this is the energy of its time. It's time to close off a chapter and you taking control of your life and taking charge and moving on from a situation or a person, place that doesn't serve your highest good. And this is a victory, because you have some victory cards in your reading, but the victory card here is you've learned, you've grown, you've evolved, and likely learned lessons here, you know, from your kind of journey as one chapter closes out, and you take that learning with you. The dancer in the picture doesn't stay within the cycle, you know, doesn't stay within the Saturnian cycle here of the World card. The dancer actually steps through to a brand new phase of their life. They're stepping through. And it's almost kind of like that sense of the birth of moving on and moving up. Because you've learned, you've evolved, you've grown, and it's now time to step through to a brand new phase of your life. This is the energy here. We have the energy of the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. The Hermit is making, you know, understanding how we make wise choices and wise decisions through experience. You know, and there is that sense with the Seven of Wands, it's time, through wisdom and experience, it's time to deal with something, face it and overcome it once and for all, is what I'm seeing for you here, Aries, because I feel that you've learned wisdom, guidance, understanding, and even though there may well be a message to tempt you back, I feel that that is that Page of Swords, some kind of message coming in. It could well be this devil energy to tempt you back into, you know, not closing out this chapter. I feel that you're determined, you've set your mind on moving in this direction, and a strong sense of, yeah, I understand that it's not going to be easy. I understand that even moving forward to something that's unfamiliar, I'm also kind of overcoming the reservations of breaking free of some familiar attachment in my current circumstances. So fully understand that I have to overcome that. But I know I'm doing the right thing. Again, wisdom through experience. So this is the energy here. You're making wise choices and wise decisions and healthy choices for your highest good. I know it's the right thing for me. Even though I feel that there is a message here, I don't feel that you're falling back into that pattern. I mean, this is what I see for you. It feels that sense of somebody is taking the lead in their own life and closing off one chapter because they know it's the right thing to do. And crossing that bridge into something that might be unfamiliar, but Spirit is telling you there are blessings there. And even now, Spirit can bring blessings into your life because you're breaking free of something that, you know, may have been an attachment, but wasn't the most healthy for you. Let's see what we have for you. I mean, the same thing would be in terms of your own, if it's your own addictions, for example, or your own behavioural patterns, the same thing applies, Aries. It's about embracing the change and not going back. You know, this is about moving on. You've overcome something. You've claimed victory over it. You have closed off that chapter. And even though there may well be a message to tempt you back into that, whether it's an invitation, a message of some kind, this is that sense of I'm not doing that because I'm taking the higher road. I know what's right for me and I've learned through experience and also making healthy choices that this isn't for me anymore. So these are the energies at play, Aries. Certainly in business, you could have something else to move towards as well. And again, moving or relocating, practical things like that. This indicates that there is something to move towards here. Okay, as I was saying, we have hold the vision, trust the process. This is definitely your message this week, Aries. All right, what do we have for our lovely Aries? Spirit, animal, oracle message. Aries, we have B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So the B for me as a reader, I mean, it might well be that you are moving to a more aligned community for yourself, whether it's to do with people, friendships, family, however that manifests for you. It can also be your spiritual community as well, the bee. But I also want to say, Aries, the bee for me as a reader is all about sweet results. It puts its time and energy on acquiring, the pollen that will ultimately bring its own reward. So this feels that sense of getting sweet results for your efforts and moving in the right direction. Aries, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.